today, we're playing a demo that I found on TikTok like a while ago, like probably like a good 2 or so years ago, I think. It's called Detective Instinct, Farewell My Beloved, and I found it out. I was unsure if I wanted to play it or not, just like with Cabernet. But to be fair, with Cabernet, I do love Cabernet. But yeah, the reason I'm playing it now, the reason I'm playing it now is because we've been doing a few streams playing demos, so I thought might as well play it now. Afterwards, yeah. So yeah, and also I remember I haven't seen the creators TikToks in a while, but I vaguely remember them saying that to be fair, I saw one of their TikToks the other week, but I think they said that this game is like partially inspired by Ace Attorney, and from what I know of the story, it's like a murder mystery that takes place on a train, which very much reminds me of the anime only case for Ace Attorney. Like, I can't remember. Is it Stormbound My Turnabout or something along those lines? Let me see. Let me find it. I need to rewatch the Ace Attorney anime again. Cause I remember it was at times it wasn't the most like faithful adaptation. Like I remember, like for example, in which one was it? I think it was it's about Reunion. They gave Maya I can't remember what they called it, but it was like a crown thing, headdress. That was just not in the game, like at all. What was it? It was Stormbound by Turn by Stormbound? Something along those lines. What is it? I know that they had a Turnabout Promise, which was like the Clash trial that Phoenix, Miles, and Larry were in when they were kids. What was it called? And then Santa Turnabout Memories, which was like a backstory episode for Miles and Francisco. Northward Turnabout Express. That was such a peak episode. I was gonna say that was such a peak episode. It's across the 3 episodes, but no, that was such a peak case. And for some reason they made Edgeworth a brunette, which I kind of already knew that like he wasn't brunette, but like he made his hair like an ashy brown color in the anime for some reason. They had the most random changes for no reason. Let me see. Let me look up a list of like everything that's like different in the Ace Attorney anime versus the games. Ace Attorney anime, because it's been like 4 years since I've watched it. Difference between anime and the games. The basic story is mostly the same. Yeah, they rush over some details in season 1 because it takes place in season 1. They go over the first Phoenix Wright game and then Justice for All as well. And then season 3, that's just season 2, that's just Trials and Tribulations. Let's see. There's no Rise from the Ashes in the anime. And yeah, they added Northward Turnabout Express. They added a bit more backstory for Francisca, Manfred, and Miles. And oh yeah, they made I think in the anime they made Celeste and Adrian like either sisters or cousins, but then in the game it's like very much like Celeste and Adrian are very much like queer coded, or at least that's the vibe I get off them. Like they're very much like those two in the games are definitely like in the games. Adrian is definitely pining after Celeste in Farewell My Turnabout. Not necessarily in like the later cases she appears in, but I mean, especially in Fell My Turnabout, Adrian is definitely pining after her, which wasn't a thing in the anime. They replaced lots. Wait a minute. Let me look up. I swear Lotta was in the anime. I know, yeah, in which one was it? Which one? Recipe for Turnabout. Lisa Basil is just not a character. Like Lisa Basil, not a character. Let me see. Is she in the anime? Let me see. What's her heart? Anime. They don't. She is in the anime. I knew she was in the anime, but I think in the anime they use Larry a lot more. Let's see. What else did they change? On the wiki, let me see the wiki. Then I can change. Did they have? I can't remember in the anime if they visited. I don't remember in the anime Grossberg being an especially prominent, but again, it's been 4 years since I watched it. Let me see if there's anything in the wiki about like the differences between the anime and the games. And then also, they didn't. This is only about the Phoenix Wright trilogy, by the way. They didn't do an adaptation of like Great Ace Attorney or the Apollo Justice trilogy or anything. Defense and prosecution benches have switched positions to those in the games. In the games, other than when shown the courtroom in full, the two benches are seen from the judge's perspective, which I didn't realise, because I think I have like I think I remember I was playing Apollo Justice. I didn't realise that it's a bit disorientating, because like when we're like looking from the perspective of like the door to the courtroom, it's defense on the right. It's defense on the right, prosecution on the left, right? But then when we're viewing from the judge's perspective, we're viewing defense on the left, and then prosecution on the right. So the defense attorney is on the left side. In the anime, however, the camera angles are usually shot from the opposite perspective, with the switch bench resulting in the defense remaining on the left from the viewer's perspective. So yeah, in the anime we view it mainly from the door. So yeah, the game shows a close-up speaker with speed lines in. Let me see. Many, though not all, of the dates given for the episodes differ from the game counterparts, which I probably wouldn't have realised. First turnabout set in March rather than August, like the game, which corrects a mistake in the game where America's daylight saving season was not accounted for. Okay. I mean, to be fair, Ace Attorney was originally set in Japan, so that's probably why. But then again, why didn't the localization team account for it? I don't know. While the English versions of the games are set in a Japanified version of LA, the anime retains its Japanese setting throughout all languages. Consequently, any foreign locations that are mentioned are also altered to match the Japanese games, such as Cindy Stone visiting New York rather than Paris, or the Von Karmas being American instead of German. Okay. Let's see. But there are quite a lot of differences between the. I don't know what. I can't remember. I don't know why did I start rambling on about the Ace Attorney anime again. Oh yeah, because I was talking about Northwood. My turnabout. What was it? My Northwood turnabout. Yeah, Northwood Turnabout Express. So I told about that and how this game reminds me of that case. So yeah, that was such a peak case. I remember really enjoying that case. I wish that there was like a game version of 20 Marks Best Out is just like a DLC case for. When would that take place? Like Trials and Tribulations? Yeah, it was in season 2. So yeah, I wish that was like a DLC extra case for season 2. For not season 2. I wish that was a DLC case for Trials and Tribulations, because I would so absolutely love that. I still have Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney downloaded because I have been too lazy to get the achievements. I'm gonna be so honest, since we failed to do that. I should stream trying to do that. So yeah, I should do that. But anyways, Detective Instinct Found My Beloved. I believe this takes place for the first this is the first half an hour to an hour of the game. So yeah, and I believe this game is about, the full game I think is about like 8 hours max. So this is like the first like half an hour to an hour of the game. So yeah, and I believe this sets, yeah, as I said, it takes place on a train, I think. So yeah, Monica LLC presents and yeah, who the bloody hell is who's this? I did have a look at this game. I did have a quick look through the first minute or so of this demo just to make sure that it was working properly, before stream. And did I not turn sound effects on? But I was making sure it was all working before stream. And so yeah, I think this intro is decently long. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing yet, because I haven't really looked through all of it. So yeah. Does it take place on a train? No, it doesn't take it. My dumbass, it doesn't take place on a train or something. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like he just fell out of a hotel though. What? I did have sound effects on. Why is that knocking? Is somebody at my door? Open up. This is the police. The police? You have 5 seconds until we bust the door down. 5, 4. Okay. Get, all right. Hold on. Get up. Yeah, he's asleep. Chill out. Put your hands so I can see him. You're under arrest. For what? Under arrest? What for? You know what you did, you heartless monster. Fuck off. A murder has taken place in this very room and you're the culprit. What? That's right, buddy. A murder took place in this very room only a short time ago. But that's impossible. I've been here all night. You really aren't helping your case, pal. Check area? This is my hotel room. Room 105 on the 1st floor. Cop. This man is out for blood. What's going on here? Oh, I can save it here. Yes, I'll write that existing save. Room. Officer, are you sure you have the right room? Shut it, I don't want to hear another word out here. How can I get him to listen to me? I don't know. Check up, out for blood. Check that thing. He must be in the wrong place, but how can I prove that to him? I need to find out more about this murder. Still playing dumb, eh? Criminals like you make me sick. To think he could throw a man out the window 5 stories to his death and then lie by it is simply nauseating. We're on the 1st fucking floor, you dipshit! Also, you said a man was thrown out the window of this room and fell 5 stories to his death. That's right, but that doesn't make any sense at all. Oh yeah? And why not, wise guy? Because we're on the 1st floor. This dumbass. But I was told room 105, or was it? It was 501. Use your brain. Use your brain. 501, Officer Loader. Hey up. Hello? Boss. You were taking so long to join us at the scene, I was beginning to wonder if you got lost. And he did! But I see now you were just harassing this young man. That's right, sir. My mistake, sir. The rest of the team is waiting for you upstairs. I'll join you in a minute. Sir, yes, sir. This guy. Apologies for Officer Loader. He can sometimes get a little carried away, you know. Bro just harassed us, threatened to arrest us. All because he got the wrong room number. Hey, are you alright? You know, you're not actually under arrest. We just woke up. Give us like 2 minutes to calm down. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Yeah, I'm alright. Just what exactly is going on here? A perfectly reasonable question. I guess could let you in on the situation. I mean, that might go against protocol or whatever, but whatever. It's the least I could do after my officer disturbed your sleep so rudely. Hey, what's your name? I can put my own name. Let's go. Oh, what? That's why. Poppy, did I hear that right? Yeah, that's me. Nice to meet you, Poppy. I'm Detective Daltrey. What would you like to know? Murder. Was somebody really murdered here? Earlier tonight, a man fell to his death from a room on the 5th floor of this hotel through a shattered window. It's a bit of an odd situation, but despite Officer Loader's enthusiasm, it's too early to say if foul play was involved. I mean, we saw him fall to his death earlier, and he was like bleeding, and he had like a knife. So like, foul play was like most likely involved. Anyway, I'm sure she slept through all the commotion. Didn't you hear the sirens? I don't think so. Heavy sleeper, huh? I can tell you just a little bit more if you'd like. Talk. Victim. We haven't ID'd him yet, but he's a man in his mid-30s or so. Crime scene. Like I said, the victim fell from a room on the 5th floor. Curiously though, the room he fell from was unoccupied. Technically, nobody should have been in there at all. Strange, right? I mean, that's like the perfect place for a crime scene though, right? Like, you wouldn't do it in your own room, right? So, I mean, you could do it in like someone else's room, to be fair, and then just pin the blame on them. But like, an unoccupied room, like, that's like a decently perfect place for a crime, because then no one's gonna see you get caught. Talk commotion. The victim hit the ground pretty close to the hotel's entrance, so it caused quite a scene. A lot of the guests here are still roaming around downstairs trying to figure out what's going on. I wonder if that includes Emma and Professor Martin. Ooh. Check area. This is my hotel room, room 105, most definitely not on the 5th floor. A police detective. Thank God he showed up when he did. I might be in handcuffs right now. I should go downstairs when the detective leaves. I wonder if Emma and Professor Martin are awake. Well, I think I've said enough. I better get back to the crime scene. You alright now? Yeah, I'm all good. Thanks. Fantastic. Now, if you'll just put on these handcuffs. I'm kidding. Dude. Man, you Americans really have no sense of humor, huh? I mean, no. First of all, English. Second of all, we don't have humor when, you know, we're about to be arrested for fucking murder. So, yeah. Yeah, very funny. Is it really that obvious I'm American? Okay. Anyway, don't stay up too late, kid. Get some sleep. Sweet dreams. Get some sleep after all that? Impossible. My night is ruined. Well, as long as I'm awake, I guess I might as well check out all the commotion downstairs. I wonder if Emma and Professor Martin are awake. Go to hotel entrance. Yeah, this is definitely inspired by Ace Attorney. So it's true, huh? Hey, is that... Guessing this is Emma. Hey, Emma. Hello. Oh, Poppy, where have you been? Don't tell me you slept through all of this. Yeah, kind of funny story about that, actually. Oh yeah? You did, didn't you? That's just like you. Yeah, I'll tell you later. So, fun fact, I'm also I'm also like a pretty heavy sleeper in real life, so. I guess someone really did die here. Not like a heavy sleeper enough to like sleep through my alarms or anything. I think I've only done that like once or twice. But like still pretty heavy sleeper. Yeah, just back there is where it all happened, I think. You can see the broken window if you look up at the 5th floor. It's hard to tell from here, but it looks like they drew an outline on the street in the spot where they first found the body. Wow, I can't believe it. Pretty scary, right? I sort of wanted to get a closer look at the investigation, but the police are keeping people away from the scene, obviously. A closer look? Are you serious? Yeah, I know it's morbid, but I can't help but be a little curious. Aren't you? I mean, yeah, a little morbid. A little morbid curiosity didn't really hurt anyone, so. Have you seen Professor Martin around? Oh yeah, he was just here a second ago. I think he went to get more information from one of the police officers. I'm sure he just wants to make sure everything is safe. Oh, there he is over there. There he is. I wonder what they're talking about. I think he saw us. Hello. Hello, Poppy. I see you finally woken up. Yeah. So what's the situation here? Well, they didn't tell me much. They're saying there's no danger, but that we should be cautious. There's a murderer on the loose. What? I think that just as confused as the rest of us, frankly. This is some ghastly business regardless. I must apologize that our trip would end in this way. Oh, it's fine, Professor. It's not your fault. Besides, it'll be an interesting story to tell everyone back home. She's really enjoying this, isn't she? Yeah, well, I agree with the police that the safest place for us to be right now would be behind the locked doors of our rooms. I mean, the victim and the murderer got, into an unoccupied room that, is supposed to be locked, so. Is it the safest place? Is it really? Really? Maybe we should, go to like another hotel at least. I would suggest the two of you head back inside as soon as possible. Who will, Professor? Yeah, our rooms are real safe. At least until the cops come knocking. Yeah, exactly. We have an early day tomorrow. Remember that our train departs at 7:10. I know it'll be hard to sleep after all the commotion, but please try your best. I'll meet you both in the lobby at 6:30, okay? Sleep well now. Good night. Good night, Professor. And off he goes. I guess it is getting late. Maybe we should head back inside. Aha! If it isn't our prime suspect returning to the scene of crime. No, it's not. We're not your prime suspect. Oh, hello, detective. Prime suspect? Detective? Excuse me? It's a long story. You just couldn't resist coming down here, could you? That kind of curiosity might get you in trouble someday. Detective, what's going on here? Is Poppy in trouble? Oh, no. We're just having a laugh, right, buddy? So funny. Oh, wait, too funny. Well, I just came to check on the status of the investigation down here, so. Oh, have you discovered anything new, Detective? Who's asking? Oh, my name's Emma. Poppy and I are both college students from America. So I was just curious. Yeah, just curious. College students, huh? What are you studying? Oh, English literature. Wait a minute. Did we? Not in Runga, but in Heroes Odyssey, weren't we playing as Sora? Wasn't Sora from Heroes Odyssey also an English literature student? Why is it that everyone's like go-to degree is English literature? And also I recently finished watching Love for a Prism. Those are bleeding. Oh wait, no, those are art students. No, never mind. Those are art students. Never mind. But in Wait a minute, wasn't Ryunosuke from Great Ace Attorney an English student before he became a lawyer? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ryunosuke. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, English major student at Imperial Yume University. Okay. Really? Huh. Your friend here doesn't strike me as a type. Don't judge a book by its cover, detective. Well, let's see. If you study literature, you must be pretty inquisitive. Interested in human behavior, curious, resourceful, perhaps. I probably shouldn't, but to be honest, we're about to wrap things up. We're pretty certain we've found just about everything there is to find here, and yeah, maybe it couldn't hurt if we took one last look around with some fresh eyes on the scene. You're asking English lit students to look at a crime scene. Okay, so I'll tell you what, just over there is where the body was found. Don't worry, it isn't there anymore. Why don't you two take a quick look? I'll give you a few minutes and you let me know if you spot anything interesting. Deal? You're going to let us investigate the crime scene? Yeah! Why? Why? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Who knows, maybe you'll see something we've overlooked. Plus, let's just say I owe your friend a favour. What do you think, Poppy? Seems like a rare opportunity. I think we should take it. How is this acceptable police procedure? Exactly! Why? All I ask is why. All I ask is why. Yeah, all I ask is why. Are you sure this is okay? Wait, Emma! Looks like she's getting a head start. Come on, don't be so uptight. It's fine, trust me, you'll have fun. Again, how is this acceptable police procedure? We're not even doing anything like law related. If it was like, oh, we're criminology students or psychology students, I could understand that. But like English literature, how does that have any relevance to this? But to be fair, I don't think you need a degree to go into policing. So this guy's idea of fun is a little sus. But kind of now I'm curious. You know what? Sure. Why not? That's the spirit. I'll be right over there if you find anything or have any questions. Good luck. Okay, he's over there. This is the spot. Let's see if we can find anything. Check where? Here. So this is where the body landed, huh? Yeah. Right in between that lamppost and the bush. Should we take a closer look? Yeah, sure. Let's just try to stay out of the way. Alright, let's see if we can find see what we can find. Oh man, do you see this, Emma? That must be a blood stain. Yeah, how awful. It looks like most of it is centered around his lower torso. Man, I'm gonna be sick. His lower torso? That's interesting. How so? Well, he died from a fall, right? Why would he be bleeding from his stomach? Knife. That's a really good point, actually. We should ask the detective about that. Okay, I'll go check this again. There's some blood where the body was found. Okay, we can't check that. There's a guy watching everything from his room on the second floor, and he's not even being very subtle about it. Oh, that's just creepy. I'm not sure I like being watched from above like that. I think he should mind his own business. This is a real crime scene, not some kind of show. Again! I was supposed to be here. Yeah, weren't you doing the same things just a few minutes ago? Yeah, Emma. No, I was just curious for the right reasons, and he's not. Emma. Just take a look at yourself for like 2 more seconds. Looks like he's investigating the spot where they found the body. It's a police officer. He doesn't seem to be doing much of anything. Hey, you! What are you two doing here? This is areas off limits. Leave now, else I'm bringing you downtown. You can calm down. Your boss said we could help investigate. You expect me to believe the detective adultery would allow civilians into an active crime scene? He did. Well, I don't believe it. Not sure. It sounds like something you do. My apologies. I thought you were supposed to be helping investigate the hotel room. Why are you back down here? They told me they didn't need me. So they sent me down. Back down. So all of that of you storming into a hotel room was for nothing. Absolute nothing. That's whack. But it's okay. I'm here to help no matter where I'm told to be. In the sense that this guy's presence isn't wanted in either location. So, can I help you with anything, or I'm gonna talk to him. Crime scene. From what was that? I was told the crime was reported very shortly after it happened. Self-report? I've been playing a decent. I was just playing Among Us earlier. Someone in the hotel heard the glass shatter and called us right away. After they looked out the window and saw a body. Oh, that guy? The station is right down the street, so we got here pretty quick. Nobody's been on the scene but us. Victim. We don't know anything about the victim yet. He wasn't carrying any form of ID, no wallet or anything. Pretty strange. Why don't you see if you see... Did they, have they fully checked the thing, your unoccupied room yet? Detective. Detective Daltrey is my hero. I don't care what the other officers say. They got him all wrong. So what if he doesn't always do things by the book? He's always looking out for people. There's nobody on earth with a bigger heart. Someday I hope to work my way up to detective, so I can solve crimes and help people, just like him. Are you gonna be like him though? You two are very different people. What do you think? You think I have what it takes to be a detective? Yeah, sure, man. Thank you, sir. I will do my best. Okay, I don't have anything else to talk to him about. Check. Speak to Dr. Reloaded, nobody. Discuss. Let's keep looking, there may be more left to find. Check. Where? Move out of the way, Loader. Let me get out of your way. Thank you. I think this is officers using a walkie-talkie. Yeah, no action at all here. Probably just a drunken accident. Blood out of his lower torso? Oh, and he's up to his antics again. Yeah, civilians, even worse, they look like tourists. Why can't he just be normal? Don't say anything. I just know we'll all get in trouble for this if it gets out. God, how did a guy like that make detective anyway? This is humiliating. Just a street light, nothing special. It's a shame he just missed the bush. I wonder if he would have broken his fall. From that high up, I don't think so, Poppy. This isn't a movie. I don't know, that bush looks pretty thick to me. Hold on, I think I see something in the bush. Poppy, let's look a little closer. Oh, a wallet? I think she's right. Let's take a look. Is that a wallet? Oh, ID. That's what it looks like. Quick, let's tell the detective, Poppy. Detective, let's talk to Daltrey. Speak to Daltrey. How's the search going? Blood. I noticed that too. The body had a number of cuts. Some of them were pretty deep. We found blood on pieces of the broken window in the hotel room, so... Oh, the glass, that's right. Still, that's a good catch. I didn't mention the cuts before, so I can tell you're really thinking things through. Keep it up. Thank you, sir. We will. Tog. Wallet. I want in the bush. Hold on a second. You guys didn't check the bush that he landed directly next to. Okay. Well, would you look at that? Good eyes, you two. This could very well be a huge piece of evidence. Do you think it belonged to the victim? Or maybe the killer? Well, there is an ID in it, but I'm afraid I can't tell you who it belongs to. That would be against protocol. Oh, so now he cares about protocol? Yeah! Since when does he care about protocol? Oh, well, alright, I understand, detective. Man, now I just feel like a jerk. Where's the line, detective, between what you will follow and what you won't follow? Where's the fucking line? I'm just saying. Alright. I may not be able to tell you directly who this wallet belongs to, but if you just happen to guess the identity of its owner, maybe I could tell you if you're on the right track. But detective, how could we possibly guess that correctly? It could be anybody. Listen, being a detective is about much more than merely collecting evidence. Sometimes you need to take that evidence and make a deduction. Hey, look around the scene, talk to some of the other officers, see if you can narrow down a list of suspects, then tell me what you think. But be warned, I won't be going easy on you. If you guess incorrectly, it's game over? Game over? What does that mean? Okay, you ready? Have fun. When you think you know who the wallet belongs to, just talk to me about them in the same way you talk to me about anything. He's testing us, Poppy. Come on, let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, let me save here. Save. Can I save? Try that. Overwrite this existing save file. Yeah. Discuss. I wonder if we can actually figure out whose wallet it is just from investigating the scene. Check where. Came from the 5th floor. Looks like a resting spot where we find the body. We can talk to load it. Let's see. Check. That's in there. Okay. Check area. This is where the body was found, right outside the hotel lobby. I've seen so many crime scenes on TV and in movies and stuff, but to be investigating one in real life is surreal. The detective probably shouldn't be letting us do this, so let's make the most of the opportunity while we still can. Okay, guess we can talk to Loader about it. Officer Loader reporting. Talk. Wallet. What's this about wallet in the bush? Huh. That's weird. Why is that weird? Oh, well, I was going to check the bush before, but I was told it was already checked and that nothing was found. Oh? So it was planted there. I have a hard time believing Detective Daltrey would miss something like that. He's very observant, you know. Was it Daltrey's wallet? Was it Daltrey's? So you checked the bush earlier, but didn't find the wallet. Does that mean... Oh, is it that guy's up there? Does it mean it wound up there after the investigation already started? It's Loaders. It's either Daltrey's Loaders or that guy in the top floor. Check. Okay. Speak to nobody. Stay out of trouble, okay? Okay. Discuss. Let's review what we know about the scene. Apparently only the police have been at the scene of the crime since it happened. Officer Loaders told us that when Detective Daltrey investigated the bush earlier, it was clear of any evidence. Is this enough to narrow down who the wallet belongs to? Wait a minute. Let's see. Speak to Daltrey. How's the search going? Talk. I mean, we could just load up. Just ask me. You probably already have a list of people to talk to me about, don't you? Don't think it too rigidly. When you think you know the wallet's owner, just bring them up to me the same way you would talk to me about anything. Talk. Daltrey. Wait, I said you think this is my wallet? Oh, is it No, it's not Daltrey's. Let me think about this a little more. Wait a minute. So... Wait, Loader didn't check it, so it's Daltrey's. It is my wallet, yes. I'm afraid the answer is... Correct! I can't believe you figured it out. That's easy, what? Because Loader didn't check the bush. So it couldn't have been his. And it's either, and like, we already had, I was going to say, oh, it's the guy out in the window. Maybe he dropped his wallet out of the window. But the only options we had were Daltrey or Loader. You see, I always keep my wallet in the left pocket of my jacket. But a few weeks ago, I saw a hole in it. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of investigation, muscle memory takes over and I forget about the hole. So I guess it fell out while I was checking the bush earlier. This guy, now back at square fucking one. This guy, it might be the murderer. Oh, don't give me that look. Haven't you ever dropped something by accident, bro? This guy might be the murderer. Now, while investigating a crime scene, to be fair, this is our first time investigating a crime scene. So, alright, I recognize this seems pretty unprofessional, but I assure you, I really am very good at my job. I'm just a bit clumsy, is all. Well, detective, I'm glad we helped you find your wallet. Yeah, I'm with Emma on that. I'm glad we helped you find your wallet, don't get me wrong, but like, you could have just told us it was your wallet from the start. I mean, to be fair, this is the tutorial, so this is the demo, so yeah, thank you both very much. I'd give you a tip for this, but sadly I'm not carrying any cash. How convenient. Okay. Don't talk to me about Loda. My apologies again for the mix-up earlier. Officer Loda may not be the brightest bulb, but you can't deny he's got the spirit. Yeah, spirit's one word for it. Okay, speak to detective. Oh, detective, I think we just found something really important. Oh, is that right? Excuse me a minute. Oh, I wonder what that was all about. Oh, as much as I appreciate your help, I think you two had better go back to your rooms now. Did you find something important, detective? Oh, nothing much. I just think you guys should go before he gets back to my boss. I let tourists investigate a crime scene. Oh shoot. Just when we were starting to find some things. He didn't seem to care too much about that before. I wonder what changed his mind. That's alright, detective. Thanks for letting us take a look around. Anytime. Well, probably not anytime. In fact, more likely, never again. You two are naturals. I can tell. Just remember, as fun as investigating can be, this line of work is serious business. Bro, you're laughing all the time. What the... what? And when you're looking for the truth, well, you may not always like what you find. Is he trying to give us profound advice, or is he just making excuses about the wallet? Don't let that stop you. A true investigator will stop at nothing until the truth is revealed, no matter what. Understood? Understood, detective. Have a good night, you two, and I hope you enjoyed your time in, Vendrika? Excluding this whole mess, of course. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, at least about as fun as investigating someone's death can be. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't be so nonchalant. It's pretty scary and sad. We should go back inside. It's almost midnight. Yeah, we should. I'll see you tomorrow, Poppy. Good night. Night, Emma. Well, I've had enough of playing detective for one night. Time for bed. I'm still not very tired, though. Go to... a minute. Check area. I wonder how long the police will be here. Think. Can't believe this happy bubble was staying here. It feels completely surreal. Go to hotel room. Man, I'm never gonna get to sleep. Oh? I knock? Oh no, not again! Poppy? Poppy, are you awake? Emma, yeah, hang on 1 second. Check. Oh, I have to check my room. Where? It's the door to the bathroom, which is just about the most luxurious bathroom I've ever seen. The water pressure in the shower is incredible, and the toilet has a bidet? You can even adjust the temperature and intensity on the fly. Is this kind of thing normal overseas? I don't know how I'm gonna go back to the terrible one-ply toilet paper in my dorm. Check door. Hi up. Hi Poppy, I'm so sorry to bother you so late. It's just I can't sleep. I keep thinking about what happened. Yeah, me too. I need to take my mind off it somehow. Well, how about we talk about something else for a bit then? Talk? Well, have you thought about what you're gonna write your term paper about yet? Oh, yeah. Vendrican election process. The Vendrican Revolution's effect on contemporary Vendrican literature. The hot dog stand outside the hotel. I'm gonna go with the Revolution's effect on contemporary Vendrican literature. That could be interesting. What writers are you gonna focus on? Oh, that's there's so many good ones. I don't want to leave any out, you know. No, be specific. Claude, right? You know, you just tell me if you have no ideas. I'm not gonna judge you much. That hurts. Listen, Poppy. As your tutor, I have a responsibility to ensure you take this assignment seriously. Oh, I thought she was one of our classmates. But no, she's our tutor. She's our lecturer. Not to mention, I vouched for you when Martin was on the fence about letting you come on this trip. He usually only accepts seniors for directed study, remember? Yeah, I know. I wish you stopped calling herself my tutor. It's so embarrassing. Wait, is she not our tutor? Is she just a senior? So please, think about it. I can help you with it too if you'd like. No, it's fine, trust me. I plan on giving my photos once we get on the train tomorrow. Great, I believe in you. Talk. Paper. If you need any advice, just ask. I'm always happy to help. Talk. Train. I'm so looking forward to this. I never imagined I get to travel on a luxury train. We're riding for 3 whole days. Oh, so is the main murder of this game happening on the train then? And then this is just like the prologue tutorial. Feels so romantic, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess so. It would have been a lot faster just to just fly out of Entrico back to London, but wait, fly to the American college students. Oh, wait, there's a London in America. Is there a London in America? Pretty sure there's a London in America as well. London, US. Yeah, London, Ohio. That is the most random place for this to be set. Wait, is there any universities in London? Let's see. Education. Set by the London City School District. Private school run by St Patrick's Church. Okay. Culture. Let's see, London, Ohio Uni. London Imperial. Ooh, wait. I don't know. But London, Ohio is the most random place for it to be set. But trains is so much more charming. We'll get to travel straight through the European country. Oh, wait a minute. Are they studying in London and then got a train to Frederica and then are going back to London? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Oh, maybe they had a layover in London, UK. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, Poppy. So we're so lucky Martin has connections. You sound so excited. I am, aren't you? Come on. Even just a little. Sure, I don't really like flying anyway. One flight from London back to New York is fine with me. Yeah, it's a layover. I'm just sad that the trip is already over, you know. Frederica is so beautiful. Mine's lucky you got to grow up here. Talk murder. I was hoping we could talk about something else, you know. It isn't that I'm not so curious about the case, it's just I'll never get to sleep if I keep thinking about it. Talk Martin. You think Martin already went back to sleep? Oh, definitely. He doesn't like to stay up late. I shouldn't tell you this, but one semester the school rescheduled his film class to Wednesday night. It was a 3-hour class, so it didn't end until 10. After a screening of some really long war movies from the 30s, we all sat there waiting for him to turn on the lights, but he was asleep. Oh no, was the movie that boring? Oh no, the movie was fascinating. But when it's past your bedtime and you've seen it 100 times, well, that's so funny, I can't even imagine it. He's usually so intimidating in class. You think so? I don't know, he's not so bad when you get to know him. We can't talk about anything else. I don't know. I'm about ready to go to sleep too, but we can keep talking a little longer. Think. I've been time for bed soon. But I can still talk to Emma for a little more too. It's Emma. She used to be my writing tutor when I was a freshman, but now we're just friends. At least that's how I see it. She's only a year older than year older than me, but I feel like she still thinks of me as a little kid. It can be a little annoying, but it's fine. I guess all I can do now is sleep. I'm feeling pretty sleepy now, so bedtime. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna try and get some sleep. Thanks for talking with me, Poppy. I feel better now. Yeah, me too. Good night, Emma. See you tomorrow. Night, Poppy. Good night, Emma. Oh? Hello. I'm sorry this happened, but we still must go through with the plan. I don't know if I can. I'm afraid you don't have a choice. You must be on the train tomorrow, if you want. I don't want you to die too. Please. A ring? I mean, that is the logo of the game. And the ad is starting in 5 minutes, by the way. If you don't want an ad, you know what to do. Subscribe. Deceptive Instinct, farewell, my beloved. Is that the end of the demo now? I think this might be the end of the demo. But yeah, this was so fun. This is so fun. I do definitely want to play the full game soon. See, I wanna. I'll check my thing in a minute. I'll check my what I have planned to play on my thing in a minute. But I definitely do want to. I really want to play the full game now. Yeah, that's the full game. I'm guessing. Yeah, that's save there. The full game is already out. So yeah, let me get up the Steam store page for Detective Instinct.